Hello my dear friends. So the question given to us is minimum number of insertion in a string to make it palindrome. Okay. So in this question what will be given? It will give us a string and they will ask us to make that string palindrome. Palindrome means if you are going to start from the first and you are going to receive the same letters. Okay, like this. So if we are going to start from here it is a palindrome A B B C C. Okay, so we need to find that the given string is not palindromic. We need to insert some elements and make it palindromic. Okay, so the question is given like this: A E B C B D A. So first letter is matching. Now here it is D, here it is E. So if we insert D here, so second letter will match. Here the third letter is E, but here it is B. So if we add third letter E here, now they are going to match. Now B, B, C. Now the string has become palindromic. So how many letters are inserted? Two letters are inserted. So we need to return the output as 2. Okay, now you can say that I can insert more letters. I can insert F here also, then it will be also a palindromic. But this time how many letters are inserted? 4 letters are inserted. But in the question what they ask, they want minimum number. Okay, here also you can insert Z and Z. Now the insertion will be 6, but they told us to find the minimum number of insertion. So what will be the minimum number? 2 are the minimum number of insertion in this string to make it palindrome. Okay, so this is the question. Okay, now let us think this question in a different perspective. So we have already done this question: A E B C D, sorry, B D A. Perfect. So earlier we done a question: find the minimum number of deletion to make the string palindromic. Okay, so if you want to make the same string palindromic by the number of deletion, so what you are going to delete? You are going to say that E should be deleted and D should be deleted. So A B C B A. Now this is palindromic. So number of deletions are also 2. So you got to know that number of insertions are equal to number of deletion. Okay, so this is concept is clear. Okay, DLET deletions. Okay, so number of insertions are equal to number of deletion. So if you got the question, the minimum number of deletion to make a string palindromic, then you can use the concept of same as the insertion. And if you got the question, the minimum number of insertion to make a string palindromic, you can use the same concept of the number of deletion. So for the number of deletion, we have done the question, we have already done the question. How, what we have done, we have find the use the concept of deletion. So what, how we solve the deletion problem? So deletion problem was solved like this: A E B E B D A. This is the string that is given to us. Then what we try to find out? Reverse of S. So what will be the reverse of S? A D B E B E A. This is the reverse of S. Then what we have done? We have find the LCS of this. So what will be the LCS? A B E B A. So A B E B A, this is going to be the LCS. And what is the length of the LCS? Length of the LCS is 5. And what is the length of the string? Length of the string is 7. So what are the minimum number of deletion that we have done? So it is going to be S, length of S minus LCS. And what is LCS? 5. So it is going to be like this: 7 minus 5 is equal to 2, and 2 was our number of deletion as well as number of insertion. So basically what we have to do, first of all we need to find the reverse of the string. Then we have to use the concept of LCS that we have already studied. So the question is very simple: the number of deletions will be equal to length minus S. This is for insertion as well as this is for deletion. Perfect. So let us write the LCS problem now. So I am writing the solution. Define, okay, with the Python syntax. LCS, we know LCS will give us, LCS should have two string, but one string we are taking by our own. Okay, so define LCS. So it will, what, let's say n will be the length of the given string. Perfect. Then what we need to do, we need to make the dp. So dp will be equals to 0 for x in range of n plus 1, for y in range of n plus 1. Perfect. So this is the dp that we have created. Now what we need to do, we need to initialize the dp. So here we have initialized the dp with the 0. Now according to the choice diagram, we need to fill the elements in the dp. So for x in range of n plus 1, for, let's say I and j, let's write I and j, it will be easier, for I in range of n plus 1. Okay, so what is the first condition? If the elements are equal, if str of I minus 1 equal to str of j minus 1. Okay, so basically what we have to do, we have to find the reverse of the string. So let's write rev, and it will be equals to minus 1 of str. So this is the syntax to find the reverse of string. Perfect. So in LCS we need two strings to compare. So here it will be rev, reverse of j minus 1. Perfect. If the elements are matching, what we were doing, we were initializing the dp by adding 1 to the diagonally previous element, I minus 1 and j minus 1. Okay, and else what we were doing, we were filling the elements dp of I comma j with the maximum of the element, which is either at the top or at the left hand side. So it is I minus 1 comma j and dp of I comma j minus 1. And at the end, when we are going to get the solution, we are going to get the solution at the last element of the dp. So it will be n comma n. Okay, and number of insertion will be n minus dp of n comma n. Okay, this is our final answer. So in this question, what you have to do, first of all, observe the question, that what we have done. So you will see that deletions are going to be equal to the number of insertion. Then we saw that in deletion we use the concept of LCS by using the one string as reverse of the s, and then we have got the deletion by length of string minus LCS. And this is the direct code I have written for the LCS. If you want to know for the concept of LCS, you can check out my LCS video. I have shown you the logic why I have written this and this in the recursive as well as top down approach. Perfect. So you can check out those videos as well. So if you like this video, please let me know in the comment section. If you are new to the channel, you can subscribe to my channel for the further coding problems. Thank you.